So this project started in 1984, concerned with development of science and technology in Silicon Valley. Can you tell us what some of the highlights have been since then?
Well, let me start with a little bit of a thing in my throat, so I'll apologize for that in advance. One of the highlights was the first thing that we did. We sent a letter out to about 100 to 150 captains of industry, as the head of special collections at that time referred to them, people in semiconductor industry, other industries that people have maybe to some degree forgotten about, aerospace, chemistry industry, microwaves, things like that. Sent out to a whole bunch of people. We received one reply to that, and that reply was from a guy named Doug Engelbart. I'm sure you all know. That became the first collection that we took in as part of the Silicon Valley project that was not a Stanford collection. I mean, you can argue SRI was, in a way, connected to Stanford, but Doug's work, Doug's work was pretty much after for the most part, after there was any meaningful connection there. That was a wonderful experience dealing with Doug. I did my first extensive oral history with him as part of that. And that was really, that's a notable experience because it told us that there really was something valuable to do. And it was, for me, a personally incredible experience, just getting to know him, following traces to other people that he knew, and gathering other collections alongside that. And really, we kept in touch all the way to his death. So it was quite a lengthy relationship. I remember getting a phone call. He would call me when he had little problems that had to do with publishing or library matters or this or that. And he called me, at one point, it may have been a year or two since we'd spoken. And the second thing he said on the phone was, "How's Heidi?" Heidi's my wife. He just never met her. And there was this personal touch that really, for me, that kind of moment that you get with somebody who you think of primarily as an engineer or an inventor, when you get this sort of insight into the person they are. Yeah, it's a real person, who cares and who deals with people. Yeah. So that was a very important early moment for the project, but also it was very enlightening for me as well.
Thanks, Henry.